The red object. On January 27th, 2026, around 10 p.m., a loud series of firework booms echoed through the Arts District in downtown Los Angeles. A couple was relaxing in their apartment with their dogs when the sudden sounds caught their attention. They were used to random fireworks and noises in the city, but this time it went on for 15 minutes and felt different, louder, and more intense. Curious, they checked the Citizen app to see if anything was being reported. At first, there was nothing. Then, videos started popping up under different incidents. One near Warner Music, another showing 15 cars blocking the 6th Street Bridge, and one labeled as a fireworks display. In these videos, something odd stood out. A glowing red orb could be seen in the sky during the fireworks. The couple noticed it right away. It didn't flicker or move like fireworks. It just hovered. Other viewers noticed it too. It was bright, round, and steady. What made the whole thing stranger was that no police showed up. There were no sirens, and soon after, all related Citizen app incidents disappeared. It looked like the bridge incident, the music-related call, and even the fireworks video were all taken down. That raised questions. Why would everything be deleted so quickly? Was the red orb just a drone or light reflection, or was something else in the sky that night? Some now wonder if the fireworks were meant to distract or cover up whatever was floating quietly above the city. If anyone else saw it, they haven't spoken up yet. So what was the glowing red orb, and why was everything wiped clean afterward? Have you seen something similar? Does this look like something that happens during firework displays? But even after all these questions, the red light remains unexplained. It was an ordinary evening in Oklahoma when something unusual caught people's attention. A police officer closed off a street after noticing a group of bright lights in the sky. The lights were clearly visible against the dark sky and appeared in a loose formation. At first, nothing seemed to be happening. The lights were just there, hanging above the area without making any sound. There was no noise of engines, no flashing like planes, and no obvious movement that would explain them right away.
You get this on your phone?
Yeah.
They're just hanging there. They were lower a minute ago. Stay behind the truck, all right?
All right.
There they go.
As time passed, the lights stayed in the same general pattern. Some moments they appeared completely still, and at other times they shifted slightly but remained together. There was no clear shape connecting them, just separate points of light spaced apart. People could not see any body, wings, or structure between the lights. The area stayed quiet, with no sound coming from above. Because of how calm and steady the lights were, many people found it strange. They didn't behave like helicopters, planes, or anything that usually flies over the area. The police presence added to the confusion, since roads are not often closed for things seen in the sky. Soon, different ideas started spreading among the people watching. Some thought the lights could be drones, possibly flying together in a planned pattern. Others felt that explanation didn't fully fit because the lights were silent and stayed motionless for long moments. There was also no clear sign of who might be controlling them. No official explanation was given at the time, and the lights eventually faded from view. What they were remains unclear. All that is certain is that for a short time, something unusual appeared in the sky, stayed quietly in formation, and left people with more questions than answers. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more interesting, mysterious videos in the future. Mid-air collision. Mexico has always been considered a hotspot of UFO incidents, but recent footage has captured an encounter that feels far more physical than a mere unexplained sighting. It's one thing to see lights in the distance, but it's another entirely to witness a direct breach of airspace involving multiple crafts. Two distinct objects, one spherical and one elongated, were being intercepted in broad daylight. The video feels tense as local authorities quickly sent up a helicopter to check on the object, since it was clearly not an approved or authorized flight. As the helicopter approaches the anomalies, the two objects begin to emit strange, blinking sparkles, almost like a defensive reaction. The situation shifts from an observation to a confrontation. In a moment that has left viewers stunned, the aircraft appears to actually bump into one of the unidentified objects mid-air. It may be an optical illusion, but the zoomed-in footage reveals the chaotic aftermath of the impact. The sphere-shaped object begins flipping uncontrollably. You can clearly see the object lose its stability and begin a rapid descent as it drops toward the ground. This video brings up a question we don't usually think about. What if our technology actually comes into contact with theirs? If this was a real mid-air collision, it challenges the idea that these objects can't be touched or affected. So what really happened? Was it an attempt to force the object down? Or was it an accident in controlled airspace? We'd like to know what you think. Was this bump a sign that human technology is finally interacting with something unknown, or does the object falling suggest a warning of something much bigger still to come? You let me know in the comments below. Black Triangle. A calm morning in South Austin suddenly turned into something mysterious. Around 10:30 a.m. on November 23, 2025, out of nowhere, something unusual appeared in the sky. While most people were going about their Saturday, a few of them noticed a dark-shaped object moving through the clouds. From what it looks like, it didn't look like a plane, and it wasn't a bird either. People watching from their homes felt something was off and started recording what they were seeing above their rooftops. The video shows what looks like a clear, black, triangle-shaped object moving smoothly through the sky. As per the video, it didn't wobble like a drone and made no sound like a jet. It moved in a straight, level path toward the southwest. The shape looked sharp, and its motion was steady and controlled. The object had clear edges, a shadow, and appeared solid in the daylight, which actually raises questions. If it were military equipment, why fly it so low over houses? Online, many people quickly called it a glitch or fake footage. But those who saw it in person believe it was real. They know what they watched pass silently over their neighborhood. Whatever that object was, it remains unclear, and to this day, it remains a mystery. Glowing, hovering pillar. On January 22, 2026, something strange appeared over the Arizona sky. While most people were busy with their day, two men stopped to film something that didn't make sense. It wasn't moving, and it wasn't gone in a second. It stayed there, hanging in the sky. What they were seeing didn't match anything familiar, and it made them stop and wonder what was really in front of them.
Look at it through my phone. What's this?
Yo.
It's a normal phone. Arizona, Thursday. I don't know what the date is. What is today?
22nd.
Thursday the 22nd, 2026. So January 2026, Thursday.
What the?
Bro. Zooming in and out. Here I am. Chandler, Arizona. Thursday. Dude.
Oh, it's
for real though. What is that? It hasn't moved.
It's slowly disappearing.
It's a rip.
It's like going in and out. You see it glowing?
The video that was recorded is not like the usual blurry clips you see online. To show it wasn't made on a computer, the person filming showed his own face and another person who was also watching the same thing. When the camera zooms in, the object doesn't look like a plane or a drone. It looks like a straight, vertical pillar of glowing light. It stayed in one place in the sky and didn't show any movement or signs of engines. It looked more like something opening in the sky than a solid object. After some time, it slowly began to fade away. What could possibly cause a beam of light to stand still against the Arizona clouds? Was this a natural phenomenon we have yet to name? Or is it evidence of technology far beyond our current reach? If it isn't a digital fabrication or a known aircraft, we are left with a mystery that challenges our understanding of the sky. Sparkling Sky Visitor. A quiet Sunday night on February 1st in Camochim suddenly became strange. Near the Senhor Bom Jesus dos Navegantes church, people saw a bright light move across the sky. Most were relaxing after the weekend when this light appeared, moving much faster than any normal aircraft. It wasn't a small flicker far away. It felt real and close, and it immediately caught everyone's attention, turning a normal night into confusion and surprise. People who witnessed the object started to describe it in two simple ways. It was extremely bright and incredibly fast. Those who saw it said it crossed the sky in just a few seconds, leaving a sparkling trail behind it. It didn't look like a plane with blinking lights, and it didn't move slowly like a satellite. The light was strong enough to be seen from far away, but the object had no clear shape or details that matched anything people recognize. Many stopped what they were doing and just watched, trying to follow something they couldn't explain. If it wasn't a meteor and it wasn't a drone, then what was it? When so many people see the same thing at the same time, it makes you wonder if something unusual really was in the sky that night.